Hi guys! Welcome to Making Food Monday. Today is the day before Halloween, so I thought I would do something a little bit fun, but I promise you this recipe is not specifically a Halloween recipe, so if you're just making a regular meatloaf, that's okay. But today I thought because it's almost Halloween that we should have FeetLoaf. Okay, for today's recipe we will need ground beef, milk, bread, seasoned salt, regular salt, 3 eggs, some black pepper, parsley flakes, an onion, some cheese, some barbecue sauce, and some bacon. And that's all that's going in our recipe today, guys. The first thing we're going to do today, guys, is we're going to put 3 slices of bread into a nice big mixing bowl. Just whatever kind of bread you have will work. Just toss it into a nice big mixing bowl. And then we're going to add half a cup of milk right to the bread. And we're going to let that soak for a minute and let it get good and soggy. Okay, now that I've let my bread soak here for just a minute, I'm going to add 2 pounds of ground beef right to the bowl. And then I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of cheese. Now, I happen to have cheddar jack cheese. That's just what I like. If you have something else, that's fine. You can use whatever kind of cheese you like. I'm putting in cheddar jack cheese. That's 3/4 of a cup. I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of seasoned salt. I'm also going to add 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt, or just regular salt, whatever you have. Salt. I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. I need 2 tablespoons of parsley flakes. There's 1 and 2. And to that mixture I'm going to add 3 eggs, but not like this, beaten. That's better. Okay, now I'm going to add that straight in there. Okay, now at this point you're going to want to make sure that you have clean hands, which I always cook with clean hands, but I'm also going to remove my ring, my watch, because I just don't want that kind of stuff. I don't want the food on my stuff. Anyway, so take off my rings, my watch, make sure that I have clean hands, and then I'm just going to manipulate that with my hands and get that all mixed together. Yeah! That's really cold. Make sure it's all mixed together really good in there. And when you're satisfied, then it's time to start forming it into our loaf. Guys, I'm going to be trying something new tonight. This is just a regular old cake pan that I've got. Now, it says in the manual that anything that is oven safe is also pressure cooker safe. Now I know for a fact that this cake pan is oven safe. I don't know, however, if it's too big for my pot, because although it does go into my pot, there's not much room around the edges. So I'm thinking that if I put my meatloaf inside this pan and there's enough space around it for the steam to escape so that it can cause the pressure to build, that I should be okay. Now this is just a theory, so if this does not work, I will let you know that this pan is too big and don't use it. I'm not sure what size cake pan this is. I think this is an 8-inch cake pan, but I'm going to be trying it. I'm going to put my meatloaf in it. I'm going to set this inside my pot with 3 balls of tin foil underneath it to hold it up, because my trivet is going to be too tall. I need something much shorter. So I'm going to make 3 small balls of tin foil. I'm going to put those in the bottom, and I'm going to put this pan on top with my meatloaf in it. Let's see if this theory is going to pan out for us. I don't know. At any rate, here comes the fun part. I'm going to divide my meat into 2 halves. I'm going to put the first half in my pan here, and I'm going to shape that into my loaf that I'm going to use. Make sure I get half. Close enough. Okay, and then I'm going to shape this into what I need, and then I'll do the other one beside it. had frozen bacon, so all I've done is taken my bacon, ran it through the microwave to thaw it out so that it's manipulatable. Now, I'm gonna take my bacon and I'm gonna wrap the meatloaf with the bacon. Now for the toes, I'm going to take these pieces of bacon and I'm going to cut them so that they fit appropriately. At least that's the idea. The onion is actually not necessary for the recipe. I'm going to use slices of onion as the bones on top. That's going to be the ankle bone there. I'm going to stick this in here, sticking out the top. Toenails. This poor guy probably should have cut his toenails a long time ago, but there we go. Now we're ready to put our FeetLoaf in the pot. There is our beautiful FeetLoaf ready to go in, but there's one more thing we have not added. We need barbecue sauce. The barbecue sauce is just going to go on top of the bacon. And I'm going to use my finger to spread it around. You can use one of those brushes or whatever you have. I just do it with my fingers. As promised, I have put 3 balls of foil down in the bottom to hold my pot up, and now I'm going to add the water. There's 1 cup of water, and now I'm ready to set my pot in the bottom, my pan in the bottom of my pot. There we go. Put those where they're gonna hold me up here. Okay, we've got it in, and as you can see, there is very little space between my pot and between my pan and my pot. I really hope that it's enough to get the steam out of there, but we will watch and see. If we don't build pressure, then we'll know what is wrong. And at that point, I don't know what I'll do, but my plan is to put this in here. So let's get this sealed up. Oh, you got me. Forgot to plug it in. There we go. Now we'll get that sealed up. I'm going to put that on my chicken function, which is my high pressure. I'm gonna actually the cook time is exactly where I want it. I want it for 20 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and hit start. And in 20 minutes, we'll see what's inside. Okay, so for the record, the pressure did build. It is now counted down, and now it is time to let out the pressure. There we go. Now we're gonna open this up and see what's inside. Ooh. Okay, it's all ready. And now all we need are our guinea pig. So, what's for dinner tonight?
Meatloaf.
No,
They
look closer.
Like feet.
Well, yeah, they do kind of look like feet.
We're not having meatloaf.
Are they big?
We're having FeetLoaf.
FeetLoaf.
You guys like them?
Look at the toenails.
Oh, I did not realize the toenails.
Ew. Where you chopped them off, right at the ankle there. Who wants a bite?
Me.
I'm not sure I want to bite it.
Oh, you want to go first? Okay, you go first. Baby's having noodles.
I'm having noodles.
Okay, eat it. You good? All right.
Sideways stones.
Thanks, baby.
Welcome.
Do you want some FeetLoaf?
No.
Do you want to eat some FeetLoaf?
There's cheese inside.
Yeah, it has cheese inside it.
No,
Who wants FeetLoaf?
not me. No. Dad wants some.
Well, I guess we're gonna go
Want
out
some
to eat.
FeetLoaf, Dad? There you go. Lots of FeetLoaf just for you.
Now with that ingrown toenail right there.
Yummy. Get Daddy a nice chunk of the foot loaf. Yum. There you go, Dad.
Get all the bacon.
Dad gets the ankle bone there. Here you go, Dad. Here, Nano, give me your plate.
Can I have the other?
You want the ankle? Okay.
If it has any. I want the middle part.
Nice little ankle bone for Nano. Ugh. There you go, ankle bone for Nano.
See, Nano and I would get the calcaneus.
No.
Which piece do you want, Mia? Do you want the middle of the foot or the toes?
Are you gonna have the tarsals or the
I
metatarsals?
want the middle.
Okay, we'll give you a middle piece.
I'm gonna have the
Because
tarsals.
I
Right
don't.
there. Whoops. Let's shove it off the plate there. There we go. One for you.
Okay.
Who wants to taste the FeetLoaf? I think Mia was the most emphatic. She gets to go first. Ready? Taste some FeetLoaf.
Mmm.
Hot. Ooh, bacon.
So, do you like FeetLoaf? Yeah? All right, Nano.
I'm
if you like-
Violet from The Incredibles. I'm not hungry for FeetLoaf. Not bad.
So, you like to eat feet? Yeah? You're not
Is
a
it
big
because
fan?
you have a piece of onion?
Just me.
He didn't eat the onion.
Mm.
You just not care for it very much? Darn. Okay, Dad, you eat some
okay.
FeetLoaf.
Okay. It's good. Probably just a tad more salt would be good.
I like this color.
You're gonna taste that tato?
Yeah.
Do it.
I taste this one.
No, taste this the tato, silly.
Okay. I like potatoes.
You like potatoes? Let me see.
I like potatoes.
Oh good. Do you get a thumb for that?
Yeah.
Yes! And you tried something new. High five!
Woohoo!
Nice job, buddy.
Set off the fireworks.
I know, you tried to get my hand. Try again. Nice. Good job, buddy.
You tried something new.
We should have a jingle for that. Okay. Okay, guys, my final thoughts. I am not a meatloaf fan, so I'm not going to say this was amazing, I love this, because I don't care for meatloaf. As far as meatloaf goes, this one was okay. Meh, I'm not really a big fan, but I thought it was fun. I thought it was a neat way to have dinner tonight because it's the day before Halloween. So yeah, that part was fun, but no, I don't think I'll make it again. As far as meatloaf goes, if you're a meatloaf fan, maybe you'll really like this recipe. Maybe you're just more of a fan of like the traditional meatloaf. Either way, this one was fun. I'm glad we did it, but I won't be making it again. So what did you guys think of the FeetLoaf?
No.
Not such a good one.
No FeetLoaf.
You didn't eat no FeetLoaf? Why not? You don't like FeetLoaf?
And they have dairy inside it.
Oh yeah, you're right. It did have dairy inside it. What about you, Nano? Like it? No. What about you? No. Mommy says me. It's not. I don't like meatloaf, so no, I don't think these guys like meatloaf either. Daddy, was it good?
It was pretty good.
Okay, so as far as meatloaf goes, it was a pretty good meatloaf, but me, won't be doing that one again.
Yeah, I'd give it about a 1 sideways.
1 sideways? No, you wouldn't.
2.
Be honest. It gets a.
And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to make this channel strong, share it with your friends. Good night, YouTube. See you tomorrow. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now. What is your name right now?
Oh, Oh my goodness.
And if you're new here, welcome to our little piece of crazy.